Hey everyone, I am getting ready to go to the Frio Caves Bat Tour. We're out here visiting Shanna's grandma, and I found this tour. We're missing it. You see him? Look at him. Oh my gosh. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh, look at him. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like. You want me to get one of y'all?
Mostly come. They won't start going back in until about 5.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at, they just keep coming out. Look at it.
They're probably not.
And so that is half a mile in length, which is over to the base. Half a mile.
Half a mile in, 100 feet down at the deepest point, about 90 yards from shore out to the light. And it can be anywhere from 10 to 25 feet from the top of the ground.
At the bottom part?
So that one,
Or the name of the
And they go different, look at, they go different directions, Shannon.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's like so weird looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, see how low they dip? See how close they get to us? Is that freaking you out? A little? Look at it. Shannon, look down there. No? Is it creeping you out? It's not creeping me out at all. It's kind of a different view of it with the sun behind it. That is just spectacular. It's like, that is clearly one of the coolest things I've ever seen, ever. Definitely a bucket list item. I think they're slowing down a little bit. Bye. We didn't see any birds though. We didn't see any big birds. All right, okay, I just saw some go back in.
They kind of blend in. Yeah, they blend in.
Watch, Shannon. Like sometimes they turn around and go back in. What's up with that? See, look, there. Is that their noise that they're squeaking? Is that what we hear?
Primarily, well, exclusively insects. Primarily, those insects will be agricultural pests in their adult moth stage. Here,
All this flight pattern.
for predator evasion.
Their flight
Hawks,
pattern.
falcons, and owls.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why they leave as a group.
Hawks, falcons, owls are all hunting these bats. Each individual could get up to a dozen per night.
But now their flight, it's radar, though, right?
Sonar.
Sonar.
Radar is strictly electronic
Bounce back.
radio waves.
Sonar, though, but they don't see very well. They use sonar.
Actually, they can see incredibly well.
Oh, they can. Okay.
It's just at altitude and in the dark, their eyesight's only going to do you so good, or so much, especially in hunting. As high as these guys are actively hunting, so up to 10,000 feet high, there's not going to be a whole lot of light for them to use to actually see that small insect. Echolocation, biosonar, is going to be much more effective at both navigation and hunting. They do use their eyesight as well. They actually have incredibly good eyesight, almost as good as ours, possibly even better than ours in low light and no night. So night vision is much better than ours. Because they are strictly here to give birth and raise their young.
Here.
Yes, they are migrating from Mexico, Central and South America to here to give birth, raise their young. They're following the food. So they are following migratory agricultural pests. So as they will arrive here prior to the corn earworm and cotton bollworm that will be infesting the corn, cotton fields south of here.
Right.
They're also targeting so the corn earworm cotton bollworm, fall armyworm, tomato fruitworm, tobacco budworm, vetch worm, cabbage loopworm, just to name a few of the caterpillars. They're going after the moths. There's about 15 to 20 agricultural pests that they could be targeting per night. Each of these bats could be eating up to their body weight in those flying insects every night. So they weigh on average about 12 grams or so a piece. So for the entire colony, that could be up to 164 tons a night that these bats are eating. And the young will be left in there for 6 to 10 weeks. So the mothers, after giving birth, will be making up to 4 trips in and out of this cave every night, coming back to nurse her baby. So it's been explored to a ½ mile in length. It's about 100 feet at the deepest point, about 100 yards at the widest, and can be anywhere from 10 to 25 feet from the top of the guano to the ceiling.
Okay. And how many bats?
Best guess, 10 to 12 million is the latest estimates.
And do you see the population decreasing, or is it staying approximately the same?
It's staying approximately the same, but it does change year to year. Some years, just
do they
depending
always...
on climate, weather, some years be the years that we have a mild and wet enough winter that their food supply doesn't leave. They're more than happy to remain here and not migrate south. In those years, and especially the next year after, so the next spring and summer, we typically will end up having considerably more bats. Then when things change, we get another colder winter,
Right.
they'll migrate out, and basically everything kind of equals out again. There was a period of about three to 5 years that we seem to have had gotten, so all of our bats, so we had our full complement at the start, as well as Devil Sinkhole and Kickapoo Caverns populations seems to have just either they were here or they were at one of the other colonies, because we basically started spring break at about these bat levels. Then they gave birth, and the young started flying out again and effectively doubled it again. So we basically started off at 10 to 12 million, doubled that to 20 to 24 million.
And that's what we're seeing tonight?
No, we're seeing about 10 to 12 tonight.
10 to 12 tonight.
So due to the, basically we're
in
kind
a
of
drought.
calling it the snowvid reset of 2021, big ice storm, kind of reset everything. So
I got
immediately
it.
after that, the bats were about 2 months late in returning.
Do they always return if they
So
leave?
far,
How many years?
I've been here 24 years and they've always shown up.
Well, thank you so much, Brian. This is awesome.
What about
Appreciate it.
you talking about the radar? How you can see them on the radar like rain?
Yeah, you do. You can.
You can see them like rain?
Yeah.
He knows, not me. I just listen.
Yeah. So they do show up on Doppler radars. Effectively, it just sees density.
Right?
So we can see them. Hopefully, they've been coming out long enough. If not, I've gotten a new app now. I can
They've been
actually
coming
go
out
back.
for 19 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So far,
Okay.
that is the bats tonight. And I will animate it. So it's about 30 frames that we'll have to go through. There we go. That'll start. But unfortunately, we're really just catching the beginning of it. So
It's like
that's live right now.
Oh, that's really,
Now
that's
I'm
really
going
cool.
to go into archive mode. I'm going to go to last night, and I will put the ending of radar. So it's going to stop at about 9:30.
Okay. Okay.
Animating. So again, we're still looking in the same place. Loading.
Oh, that is so cool.
So now you can actually really see them expanding out and getting more to their full.
Oh wow. Oh my God, they just keep coming. It's like, like look, I feel like they're coming out faster again. Yeah. All right, Shannon. Thanks for sticking around a little longer. Oh yeah, a whole bunch more because the pattern was real light in the sky. All right, everyone. Well, that's the end of the Bat Show. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. And as always, have a groovy day.